Have you ever wondered why plants don't just bend and start to die during the hot day time, even when they are under the burning sun? Or how do they manage to stay hydrated at night when there is no sunlight to help? Let's dive into this and understand how plants and trees transport water 24/7. So, as we all know, plants need water for photosynthesis and transporting nutrients from one part to another. But have you thought about how do they do this process? In our home, we all have seen that if we have to pump up the water through the machine, because without a machine it won't reach the top floor of the big building. So, so does this process work similarly in the plant as well? But they don't have any machine for that, right? So let's see what process plants use to transport the water. For transportation, plant use a channel called xylem and phloem, which are like the pipeline of the plant. Xylem and phloem both work like a one-way channel. Xylem carries water and minerals from root to leaves and other part of the plant, and it is made up of a dead cell which have no cell organelles, and it allows the water to move freely. So if you have observed a cut stem, xylem is that woody part which also provide support to the plant. Now comes the phloem, which transport the substance other way round, which means it transport the food prepared by leaves to different parts of plant, and this is called translocation. Phloem contains specialized cell called sieve, so which are like a stainer. These cells are arranged in a way and together they form a tube which is called sieve tube, which allow water and other assimilate to pass through. Now let's see how does the water climb up the xylem vessels. So this water is then transported through the xylem vessel to the leaves and is evaporated by the process of transpiration. So when the sun is shining, plants lose water vapor through tiny pore in their leaves, which is called stomata, and this process is called transpiration. So now think of it like a sweat of plant. So it helps them cool down and pull water up at the same time. Just like when we go out and sweat due to the hot sun. Now let's come to the stomata. Stomata are useful in exchanging gases. When the stomata open up, the water get evaporated into the atmosphere. Now you can see two type of stomata here. One is closed and another one is open. So when water evaporates from the leaves, the water molecules at the top of the chain get pulled out into the air. So when one water molecule moves upwards, it pulls the next one along with it, and the next and the next. So this chain like a connection is what allow water to move up through the plant's xylem tubes, even against the pull of gravity. So this property is called cohesion, and it's one of the key reason water can travel so far up a tree. Let me explain how. So cohesion is the tendency of water molecules to stick to each other. So this happens because water molecules are like a tiny magnets. They have a positive side and a negative side, and these side attracts each other. So this attraction form a chain of water molecules. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are holding a string of beads and you pull on one bead. What happens? The rest of the beads follow, right? That's exactly what happens with the water molecule inside a plant. Now, what happens at night? When the sun is not there, what happens with the plants at that time? So, stomata is mostly close to saving water as there is no transpiration. Here, because of root pressure, tree don't fall from the lake of water, and it helps water to go up. But let's see how does this work. So as we know, water moves from higher concentration to lower concentration Therefore, the root hair absorb water and minerals from the soil and undergo cell-to-cell movement by osmosis until it reaches the xylem. So basically, water from the soil flow into the roots to balance things out. Now imagine the root as a sponge, which is like soaking up water and pushing it gently upwards. It is not as powerful as transpiration, but it helps keep the plant hydrated through the night. So now let's summarize what we have learned today. So during the day, water is pulled up by transpiration like a natural vacuum, and at night, root pressure takes over and gives plant a gentle push of water. So both processes work together to keep plants alive, whether it's day or night. So next time, whenever you walk by a tree, think about all the hard work it's doing to stay hydrated. Isn't nature is incredible?